Hi, we are not fashion designers, we are not fashion photographers, and we do not supply fabrics. We create custom database systems to help innovative business leaders run their companies. Of the many systems we have created, one of them managed order processing for Jasper Conran. We were asked to shorten the lag time between clients placing orders and manufacturing starting. Let's take this jacket as an example. Since the design is made available in many color options and in many sizes, the issue was to quickly turn dozens of client orders into a list of components required to place the supplier's orders. We started with a style sheet where the basic component parts were identified and sourced. Then this was expanded to handle the adjustments needed for each size. More fabric and buttons are needed for a larger jacket. The zip needs to be longer. Some labels remain the same, but the size label needs to be different. This process was repeated for each item in the collection. An order taking system collected the orders coming in from the high street department stores. Once all the orders were in, the calculations began. For each color, here the blue jacket, what was the total amount of blue fabric that was needed? How many zips of each size were needed? How many snap buttons, product and care labels were needed? With over 30 designs, each available in 4 colors and each having at least 5 components, over 5 size options, that meant over 3,000 items needed to be ordered. The spreadsheet version of this process had been taking 2 people over 60 days to complete. If an order was cancelled or a late order arrived, the calculations had to start over. Any spreadsheet user can feel what it felt like to have to adjust the spreadsheets that managed all of this under pressure. Our task was to simplify this process. Once we had completed the system and the staff at Jasper Conran had entered the style sheet data, collected the client orders, and were due to start the onerous task of creating the supplier orders, there was a sense of urgency in the air. As we were providing the training, the staff asked how long the next step would take. When could they have a list of all the materials, and when could they start to place the supplier's orders? They were asked to click one button on the system. There was a short delay, and then the printer started shooting out the orders for the materials. 120 days of work had been replaced by one button click. With 2 seasons per year, spring, summer and autumn, winter, the system had removed the need for over 240 days of labor and removed the risks of typos and the calculation errors that had created so much frustration with the spreadsheets. The system is able to create style sheets, order taking, order confirmations, suppliers orders, sales reports, clients invoices, and delivery notes. Typically, our custom solutions work best for companies who have complex procedures that suffer from data entry errors, who use elaborate spreadsheets that break too often, who have data silos where data is hard to get at and nearly impossible to share, who have become overly dependent on key staff members, and where managers feel far too removed from what is actually going on. If this sounds familiar, let's talk and see if we can help you. We are Elsandor. We are Claris partners, and we work with Claris FileMaker Pro. I am the director, Richard Knight. Call me on 01730 266 244 or email me richard@elsandor.com. Thank you for listening.